guys, it's me Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age 2. Now, when we last left off, we had just finished up I guess the first chapter of the game, you could say, and we have now skipped ahead 3 years after doing the whole Deep Roads quest that we did, where Bartran tried to leave us behind, found a lyrium idol, yada yada yada, you know the whole gist. Bad things, we fight the bad things, we escape, we make a lot of money, that whole kind of gist. But with that, guys, let's get into the game. I am so super duper excited to be talking to the rest of our companions and see how life has been treating them, well, since the 3 years that it's been. We talked to Aveline last, and she didn't really have much to say. She's having a hard time being the new guard captain, but at the same time, she is loving her job, which I love her for that. She just has a blast.
Oh, there you are.
Odin.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
I had to meet the Viscount.
I was called to the keep on important business, Bowden.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived.
What's wrong?
I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes?
Yeah.
Quite well done.
Thank you.
I can put this to good use.
Of course. Always happy to help. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandel's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know.
Oh, there's no
safe.
need. You don't need to serve me.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that
But
you
it's
return to the
okay.
mansion when you have a chance.
Well, that's a lot of money. Goodness. One second, my dears. I want to check something. Okay. Everything looks like it's working. Okay, we're good then. Journal, act of mercy, can't be followed at this time, demands the coon, black powder courtesy, finding home. Oh my goodness. Consoling words stuck to Marauder house in the alien edge. Well, let's just start visiting our companions first, shall we?
Greetings, citizen.
Hello. Actually, there's someone over here. No, not that way. Oh, my home. This is my home. Okay, cool. There's something over here. Yevon. How can I help you?
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras. You'll be the end of my boys.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Have we met?
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
What exactly did I do?
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
Your sons sound like
Your
morons.
boys don't sound bright enough to follow a map. I'm sure they didn't get too far.
My boys aren't stupid. Foolhardy, maybe, but not stupid.
You sure about
You're
that?
the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition.
That doesn't
Please
make
help
it
me find
my
them.
fault, you dick.
Don't let my boys die down there.
Tell me what happened.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every darkspawn in the deep roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead.
Of course they
The
were.
greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
Yep, it
I
does.
thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
Tell me about, Ewan.
Sounds like you're none too fond of Iwan.
Iwan. That
He's
that
always
one.
been
Tell me
such a
about that one.
greedy thing, even as a boy.
Stop talking about my son like that.
He thinks he'll get rich quick off this expedition. He talked that fool Emrys and poor Merrin into going.
Tell me about Marin.
What about the other one? Merrin.
Merrin's a dear, sweet lad. Raised him myself since the day his mum died. He's the one who liked the stories best. He wanted to be a hero, though, not just rich. He craved adventure.
Adventure will get a dwarf killed. That boy needs to settle down and learn a trade. Play it safe.
What is Emery's like?
Tell me about Emrys.
He's the oldest, but Iwan's been bossing him around since he learned to talk. Man's near 30 and has no backbone whatsoever.
His mother's death hit him hard, but he shouldn't be looking to his brothers for guidance.
I'll help you and your idiot sons.
I'll do everything in my power to bring your sons home.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Gee, thanks. Fool's gold. Actually, hold on. Banyans, Lowtown, Hightown Mansion. We'll do Fenris first. Anders would be in his Darktown Clinic, yeah, and Varric and Isabel. Okie doke, let's do it this way. Let's go visit Fenris first. Over this way.
Nothing new today.
I missed my turn, didn't I? Ah, fuck. I get so lost. So it's this way, and then this way. This way, and then go this way. Anything on the Chantry's board? Bounty Hunter, on behalf of Knight Commander Meredith, the Kirkwall Templar Order offers a gold bounty for the death or capture of several notorious apostates who have escaped the gallows. Follow the example of Sarah Hawke, who valiantly apprehended many Starkhaven apostates in years past, thereby making the realm safer. The apostates are Inlay of Starkhaven, Deborah Keynes, Jake the Black. Proceed with caution. May the Maker watch over any faithful who undertake this holy task. Sketchy on the details. Unwanted competition helps no one. A bunch of foreign assassins are roaming the streets looking for some full mage. Can't have these people killing without contracts. That's chaos. Get rid of these fools before they bring the guard down on us all. Sketchy details. Okay, so Fenris's mansion is up here. Let's go check him out, see how he is. I should also put people in my party. Meryl, it's been a while. I can't take Carver. Aveline. Varric for now. Okay, and 2 of you need to be leveled up. Stone's Throw, rare spell, even among keepers. Stone's Throw allows Mara to move effortlessly through the earth to allies' positions. Wounds of the Past. This alluringly powerful spell allows Mara to control the blood of her foes, running them from the inside. Enemies in the targeted area take damage that bypass armor and damage resistance. Creatures without blood are immune. Interesting. Okay. Entropy. Chain reaction. I am like besties with Aveline, and that makes me so happy. Get your constitution up too. Immovable while in this mode is active. Aveline sacrifices movement and attack speed for resilience to incoming blows. Every hit she suffers increases her hardiness even further, but also slows her more and more. Retaliation for a short time. Melee strikes against Aveline are met with an instant counterattack. Thick skin. Long years on the front lines have made Aveline unusually durable. While in this mode active, Aveline shields a target party member taking damage on his or her behalf. Let's do that. Okay, and let's go talk to Fenris. Up this way. Hey,
So
Fenris.
the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Okay, down, Isabella. I'm supposed to be the one romancing him, not you.
3 years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Are you sure?
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Hopefully he has. Are you disappointed?
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Did I get a
Tell me,
smile?
what do you do when you stop running?
You build a life.
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings, the lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You really don't remember?
You don't know who you were.
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Well, it could be.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
Only a few.
The good kind.
Tempting. You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
Just you.
Do you see anyone else here?
I'm an escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
Not at all.
Why do you think that would bother me?
You are not most people, clearly.
Dude, I'm a fucking
You
mage
raise
that
an
move
interesting
around a lot.
point.
It's fine.
I'll have to consider it.
Yay! Fenris! Friendship! Leveled up! Woohoo! By 5! Have to find out later how high that is. Recruit next entry. Okay, who's next on the block? Alienage, Lowtown, Darktown, Lowtown. We'll do Meryl next, and then we shall do Darktown, and then we'll do the last two. Here we are. Meryl's home. Let's go here. Meryl! Let's talk.
Have you heard from your brother? Is he happy? With the Templars, I mean.
Why so concerned?
Why trouble yourself over him?
I know how hard it is to give up everything and live among strangers. I worry about him. And not just for his sake.
He seems to be fine.
Our mother visits him constantly. She says he's doing well.
I'm glad. Maybe it's not what you would have wanted, but it's good he's found his path. I know he was angry when he left, but this wasn't your fault. One
Thank
day
you.
he'll understand you were trying to protect him.
I hope you're right.
Maybe with time, he'll forgive me.
He loves you. He just doesn't show it very well. Things will be all right.
Or at
Somehow.
all, really. Thank you, Meryl. That was really sweet of you, actually. Let me check your home. I see the Alluvian is still here, and this is not a good thing to have in your home. Okay, let's go then. Journal, companions, visit Anders in Darktown. Darktown. Okay, let's go see how Anders is doing his life currently. All the way over this way. Who are you guys? Carta. Oh, you're the Carta. Okay. Here, enjoy my fire. There we are. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay. There we are. You guys are almost dead. There we are. Money, health potion. I don't see anything else. Let's continue on our way to go talk to Anders.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
Ooh, that looks cool. Stone's breath. Yes. Looks quite nice, I think. Nothing for you. There we are. Actually, you can keep this one, I think. Okay. Boots of the Spiral Eye. That's fine, we're good. Pouch of Pebbles. This isn't Anders, but this is Jake the Black, so we'll just deal with him real quick. Come on. Okay, and now... And I can attack off. Drink this Aveline. Tempest, actually. There we are, and now you, my dear. Got them. Yep. I see nothing else. Let's go find Anders.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
It's this way. This way, and then around the corner, I believe.
Was afraid I got the blight.
I wander in here by accident sometimes when I'm trying to get home from the market. It's a scary place.
Oh, Meryl. Anders, hi. Let's have a chat.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
Not really, but hi.
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Were they after you?
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I want to know about you.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
How are you handling it?
Is that making it harder for you? With justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You have to control
You
it.
chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Oh, Anders. Oh, the foreshadowing on this whole situation is sucky. 1 minute, my dears. I want to check something. Okay, it looks like we're still doing fine. Okay, let's keep going. So, next two are Isabella and, Varric in the Hanged Man. Let's talk to Isabella first, and then we can go talk to Varric. Oop. I'd like to get off the steps, please. Deathroot. I should also start making runes and other potions. That would benefit me greatly if I did that. Okay, let's go this way. Yes. Hanged Man, let's go. Okay, Varric, I will talk to you in a second. Let's talk to Isabella first.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
I'll do what I can.
You can count on me.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Okay, Isabella, I have gained her approval.
You're incredibly talented, Meryl. I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
Goodness.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Just taking care of my family.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got.
Yep.
To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
I could never leave you.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Of course. Let's do these side quests first, then we'll do the secondary, and then this first. And that is search Kirkwall for more assassins, hunting sketch. Let's see if I can do this one. Sir Roderick? Who the fuck is Sir Roderick?
Anyone know Sir Karen? Has he done anything wrong?
Interesting work you've got.
Okay. The Deep Roads, Fool's Gold, Finding Home, Black Powder Courtesy. Let's go over here, I guess. Let's do the family thing.
Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Oh, goodness. Okay, family. Nice duds.
You've settled in nicely.
Thank you.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
You can always ask me.
I'm listening, Evelyn. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Why not check it out?
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Are you sure he's wrong?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
He had a good start.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can.
Okay.
Thanks, Hawk. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Bounty hunters. Writing desk. Oh my lord. Night Terrors, greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fenrir would have been long since sold to slavers. The city has thrived and begun to master his magic, but now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home, the Alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you have shown Fenrir in the past. A note from Fenrir. To Hawk, life with the Dilish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. From Elrin, Mr. Hawk. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Laya has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elrin. That makes me so happy. A message from Pierce. Sarah, I'm glad to hear that Ethenriel took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both mates now, and I have proved myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. I heard you've made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again, transcribed by the lady of the house for Pierce. That's cute. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Akim Folk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Carabion Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness has had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to his fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it's too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty reward. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord. Well, that's a scam if I've ever seen one. A strange letter from Lothering. Hawk, have you heard you got Goodness. Heard you got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat round here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove 'em off, Maker. Darker days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted lands with poisonous traps. Poisonous traps. Old Barlin. I know to address the Gamlin. Gamlin Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest occurs, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishment unless payment is made. Think no barter, card sharp, or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let's avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard. Message from Lothering. Goodness gracious. Dearest Leander, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed the blight. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hope to rebuild then, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but is recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regards and fond regrets and fond regards to the children. Miriam. Family letters. Dear Missy, how are you? I hope you and Mother are doing well. Things are good here. I've found my place among the Templars. It's nice to have purpose, to be part of something bigger than myself and you. All right, I'll stop being a pain in the ass. It's not a perfect job, though. I don't really like what we do to mages, but we have a choice. It keeps everyone safe, and it's better than the alternative. Many mages understand that we're trying to help, even if our methods could use improvement. Unfortunately, there are extreme elements within the order. Some argue for a permanent solution and have ideas I hope never take root. Makes me glad Bethany never had to live in a place like this. I'll wrap this up. Judy calls. Send my love to Mother, your brother Carver. Okay.
Wish Bodahn would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
Hello,
It's
Mother.
strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
You're a hawk.
I'm going to make the name Hawk one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. I visited Carver with the Templars, and he's so proud of his new knighthood.
That's good.
I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna work out, Mom. Sorry. Order poison and grenades, order potions. Debilitating poison, combustion grenade. Let's order that. Combustion grenades sound nice. Runes, rune of fire, a weapon rune that adds fire damage. Frost rune, rune of warding. Armor rune that increases cold resistance. Rune of lightning. Increases physical damage. Rune of fire warding. Rune of protection. Ordered that. I'll order a fire rune. I'll order that too. Order potions. This curative potion heals both temporary and lasting wounds. Okay. Odin, Sandal. Adventures of the Black Fox. Born Lord Remy Vescal in 860, oh my god, 863, Blessed the Black Fox was a dashing thief and rogue who went on to inspire so many tales of his exploits that it's nearly impossible to determine today which are true and which are merely fabricated legend. Despite coming from nobility, he has become something of a hero of the common people. His initial exploits involved ridiculing the tyrannical and powerful Lord of Valshevine. Wearing a mask, he would appear in public and disrupt the Lord's plans to the point that the Lord angrily put a huge bounty on the life of this cunning fox, the origin of the nickname which stuck. The primary bounty hunter who took the job, Carolus, ended up becoming Remy's lifelong partner in crime, only after nearly killing him several times. In one of the most popular tales told in taverns today, the story is often exaggerated to make Remy appear initially buffoonish, until Carlos becomes so furious at the Black Fox's inexplicable ability to survive that the cunning Remy gains the upper hand, which impresses Carlos so much that the bounty hunter joins him. After years of terrorizing the Lord's men and foiling his tax collectors, a favorite pastime of Remy's according to the orderlies and commoners, Remy was supposedly betrayed by his lover, Servana de Montfort, in some version of the tale of Mage of the Circle no less, and captured. After more than a year of torture, Remy was rescued from prison by his compatriots, including a repentant Servana, and together they escaped Dorlay. In this period of Remy's adventures, he appears almost everywhere in Thedas. As his legend grew, mournkeepers and merchants were happy to claim that the Black Fox had visited their village or establishment and performed some legendary feat. If the tales are to be believed, Remy led the Lord's men on a merry chase. He became embroiled in political intrigue in Navarra, was hunted by the crows at Antiva, and then kidnapped by a powerful mage into Vtuber. In each situation, Remy escaped death at the last moment, foiled the evildoer, and improved life for the poor and downtrodden. Then, inevitably, he rejoined his band of adventurers and moved on to the next land. His companions, Carolus and Servana, the wise dwarf Bolek, and the tempestuous knight Sir Clementis, have each spawned their own individual legends over the years. The stories all agree that at some point the Black Fox disappeared. He and his fellow adventurers voyaged into the heart of the Arlathan forest, seeking the sunken city of the elves, and never returned. Many more are the tales that expand on what ultimately happened to them in that forest and postulate on how they could someday be rescued. Fire damage. Give you a frost rune. Fire warding. Blade of Red Birth.
You like the shiny?
Demon unlocked, Enchanter.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help. Enchantments!
Okay, I'll keep this one. We'll sell the rest later.
Ah, Carver. Still as resentful as ever. Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion.
Okay. Famine.
Ah, this statue. Wait. Where did I get this statue? The Pursuit of Knowledge by Brother Genitivi. Varric recommended this book, didn't he?
I don't see anything else up here.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Okay.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal. I wonder where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely. Alright, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweetmaker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then?
Who knows?
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Chest. Finery.
I see Varric's taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal.
Of course he has.
What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again.
Okay, bounty hunter. Let's go with night terrors.
You've had luck on your travels? A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come...
I don't see any letters.
while you're out.
Okay, there's this. Thetis' calendar. For most good folk, the details of our calendar have little purpose. It is useful only for telling them when the Summer Day Festival will be held, when the snows are expected to begin, and when the harvest must be complete. The naming of the years are a matter for historians and taxmen, and few, if pressed, could even tell you the reason that our current age is named after dragons. It is 930 Dragon Age, the 30th year of the 9th age since the crowning of the Chantry's first divine. Each age is exactly 100 years, with the next age's name chosen in the 99th year. The scholars in Valrio advise the Chantry of portents seen in that 99th year, and Chantry authorities pore over the research for months before the divine announces the name of the imminent age. The name is said to be an omen of what is to come, of what the people of Thetis will face for the next 100 years. The current age was not meant to be the Dragon Age. Throughout the last months of the Blessed Age, the Chantry was preparing to declare the Sun Age, named for the symbol of the Orlesian Empire, which at that time sprawled over much of the south of Thetis and controlled both Ferelden and what is now Navarra. It was to be a celebration of Orlesian imperial glory. But as the rebellion in Ferelden reached a head and the Battle of River Dane was about to begin, a peculiar event occurred. Rampage, the rising of a dreaded high dragon. Dragons had been thought practically extinct since the days of the Navarre dragon hunts, and they say that to see this great beast rise from the frostbacks was both majestic and terrifying. As the rampage began and the high dragon decimated the countryside in its search for food, the elderly divine Faustine II abruptly declared the Dragon Age. Some say the Divine was declaring support for Erlay in the battle against Ferelden, since the dragon is an element of the family heraldry of King Megrin. Oh my god, can't speak, can't read. The so-called usurper king of Ferelden. Be that as it may, the High Dragon's rampage turned towards the Orlesian side of the Frostback Mountains, killing hundreds and sending thousands more fleeing to the northern coast. Ferelden rebels won the Battle of River Dane, ultimately securing their independence. Many thus think that the Dragon Age will come to represent a time of violent and dramatic change for all of Thetis. It remains to be seen. Anders, Varric, Isabella. Night Terrors, Black Powder Courtesy, Prime Suspect. Let's do Night Terrors first. Panacea. Anders always had a knack for healing, while in this mode is active. Nearby allies recuperate quickly, even in the heat of combat. This mode allows Anders to use to aid allies and regroup, but cannot be used at the same time as Vengeance, and Anders cannot cast any offensive spells for the duration of the effect. While in this mode is active, Anders gains a measure of control over the spirit within. His attacks and spells inflict much more damage, and he becomes able to cast Martyr, but he's more susceptible to damage and cannot be healed. 8 allies. Okay. Dispel magic. Okay, journal. Anders after the deep roads. In the past 3 years, Anders has become more reclusive, verging on paranoid. When not with the champion, he spends his time among the Ferelden refugees in Darktown, healing their ills and counting on their loyalty to protect him from the curious Templars. After his friend Carl was made tranquil, then killed, Anders was convinced that Chantry's entire structure must be returned to free mages completely from their control. He has joined a group of like-minded apostates who are slowly wearing away Kirkwall's circle by helping other mages escape. The spirit of vengeance inside him has manifested more strongly, making it nearly impossible for him to control himself when fighting Templars. Fenris after the Deep Roads. Since the adventures in the Deep Roads, Fenris has remained in Kirkwall, maintaining a residence in Daenerys' abandoned mansion. That it doesn't truly belong to him has aroused the interest of curious neighbors and thus the city guard. Evelyn has so far deflected their inquiries on Fenris's behalf. However, she's told him in no uncertain terms that the situation will not remain that way forever. Though seemingly unconcerned about the house, Fenris has become increasingly nervous over the last year. He doesn't know if he's actually free from pursuit, or his former master is planning something even worse. He tries not to think about it, taking pleasure in having a home for the first time in his life, even though his contact with anyone outside of the jobs he takes as a mercenary is very limited. Isabella after the Deep Roads. Isabella spent the past several years trying to track down the relic that she lost in the shipwreck. She believes that it's still in Kirkwall, though why she thinks so is a mystery, despite her insistence, and she's keeping a low profile to avoid her old employer, Castellion. Isabella seems to go out of her way to cause trouble. Recently, one of her duels evolved into a bar brawl that then spilled out into Lowtown, involving over 20 people. The Farkas caused a great deal of damage to several merchant stalls. Isabella spent the next 2 weeks in the brig. Guard Captain Aveline allowed her release, but not before extracting a promise that Isabella would not duel on public property again. Whether Isabella actually keeps this promise remains to be seen. Varric after the Deep Roads. Bianca sends her regards. Bertrand vanished after the Deep Roads expedition, and Varric had to divert his attention from the search for his wayward brother to keeping the now abandoned family business from falling apart. Varric now occupies his brother's seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild, technically. He rarely attends guild meetings and is hardly ever seen actually occupying the chair in the hall that belongs to House Tetharis. House Tetris. He prefers to run the Tetris financial empire from his suite at the Hanged Man. He never replies to his mail. Smart man. Okay, and now this Night Terror's mic is active. Okay, let's go help out a kid.
Too prosaic. Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
What to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Any suggestions?
I have plenty. Actually, I should probably sell some shit. Sell all my junk, and we're good. I wonder if there's a place I can buy. Trinkets. Apparel. Ginger staff. Okay.
Feel free to browse my wares. The profits help Ferelden refugees.
Vane. Plate armor, boots.
Here and at home.
Crisis, hi, how are you? I don't think I'm actually going to be able to find what I'm looking for. I'm suspect. Air shock, demand of the Coon. I can't do that. I have no idea where these are. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good stream. and I'm glad you're here.
My favorite spot in the whole city. The taverns in Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
That is, of course, why you don't go there. I'm not surprised. This way? Question mark? Yes, this is the right way. I'm going the correct direction.
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
He's not wrong, Anders. He's really not wrong. But I am having a good stream. Everything's been kind of... Well, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say lovely and peaceful. I was wrong on that account, apparently. Goodness. Turn a corner and somebody's trying to kill me. Oh, you're dead. Good, I can loot your body. Short bow, I can sell that later. Let's go this way. We're gonna go help an elf.
Alienages. They're the same everywhere.
Thank you for that input, Isabella. Oh, the stars showed up? It worked? Can you do it again for me, just so I can see? But supposedly all you have to do is type in stars and it should work. Oh, yay, I'm so glad it worked. That's not actually the stickers that were supposed to show up. But you know what? At least it works. I can work on the next part of it. Thank you for doing that. Anything around here? There's this. I'm so happy that it works. That makes me just great. Yeah, it's supposed to be stars that it tracks, but instead I guess it's just choosing random symbols from the folder that it has, which is not what it's supposed to do, but it's close enough. I'll take it for now.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fainriel already, but I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him, and now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fainriel went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
Well, that's not good. A nightmare?
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Well, this is fucked. Has anyone gone after him?
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help, but it requires someone Fainriel trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
Well, I appreciate your faith in me. Oh, I could be such a dick right now, but I'm not gonna be. I feel bad for this woman. How can I help?
I have braved the Fade before. Perhaps I can aid him.
You have been so kind to us. Fainriel thinks of you as a true friend. Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fainriel back. His childhood things here will help anchor him.
Frolic through dreams? Sounds like an experience. I'm game.
Of course you are,
I've already
Isabella. That's
called
why I
for the
brought
Keeper.
you along.
We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
Let's just get this shit over with. I'm ready to start.
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
This probably makes her so sad. Hmm. I have a very bad feeling this is probably not gonna go well. At least they didn't bring credits along. He'd probably
I
try
did
to chop
not
the
wish
kid's
to
head
tell
off.
you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainreal is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Okay, well that's fucking interesting. A dreamer?
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of Lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the Veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers, and slay them in their dreams.
Of course they did. That's not a surprise. First to survive.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade.
Of course.
They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
Oh, I bet. That's a horrifying thought. Be beyond.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
Tell me about the ritual.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainreal's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the Veil.
Let's start the ritual.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Oh,
now,
thanks.
Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
She's gonna tell me the bad news.
There is more I must tell you that is not for her ears.
About her
Is
son?
Fainreal in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fainreal cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself.
Oh, great.
A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
I understand. I don't like it, but I do understand.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
That's a
I
lie.
worry what a journey to the Fade might bring out in me.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
I will happily take you guys along. This seems like the best dream team I could possibly have. I wouldn't take Aveline because she's too nice and good, and I don't want her to be messed up from this situation. And you would behead the dude, no questions asked. And Meryl, you're so fucking close to becoming a demon-controlled person yourself with that fucking mirror of yours. Then we're just gonna leave you alone, and Carver's not here, the bitch, so... Huh. Like this dandy.
I had not thought to return in such a way. It is good to feel the breath of the Fade again, not the empty air of your world.
Justice, I presume.
We're just here for a visit, so don't get too homesick.
I am Justice. Anders has told you of me. Come. I sense Fainwheel's mind straining. We will not have much time.
Oh, well, I made Anders mad. Well, fuck you, Anders.
Well, it's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential. The demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget their purpose and their pride. Do not relax around it. Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
I don't work with demons, sorry.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Piece of shit!
Done. Big boy's done at least.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Well, you're right about that. I have no idea what is happening, but okay. There was a book here. Wonder if that connects to the book. I want to read this book. Oh, well, I did something. Come on, buddy.
Now you fall! I got what you need right here!
So why did that happen? Interesting. Attributes. That's a cool thing. That's a cool way to do that. I have no idea what the barrels are about, but I'm gonna just keep looking around. Maybe I'm supposed to stack these guys together. Okay, these can only go up and down. But these can slide. Could we calm down here? Okay, come on. Okay, so I can't interact with them anymore, so I guess that means I did whatever it is that I needed to do. I don't see anything in here. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Finreal's Pride. Finreal's Desires.
That's it, Fenriel. Pardon the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
He abandoned you.
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember you?
He doesn't love you.
This is a trick, Fenrir. He wants something from you.
Why? That's right. I spent my whole childhood waiting for you.
Your mother never allowed.
My mother loves me. She showed me the letters she wrote you. You never wrote back. And it was Mother who taught me to write, not you. I've never met you before. Who are you?
Haha, got him.
Don't.
question.
Ah, Desire Demon.
You turned him against me.
Oops.
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? Would your pirate queen stay if the open water beckoned? What do you say, sweetheart? A two-mast brigantine, square main topsail, 100 well-built lads to answer your every whim. I know you've been looking for a stiff masthead.
Don't fall for it.
This is a demon, Isabella. Don't let it tempt you.
Well, if it wasn't a demon, I wouldn't think it could grant wishes.
The Silence Call 2 awaits in Kirkwall Harbor. I'll be under the firs in the captain's quarters.
I like big boats, I cannot lie.
Really, Isabella? Really? We're gonna do this now? Of course we are. That problem's been solved.
I think that's the last of them.
You've messed with the wrong mate!
You know, I don't blame her for liking big boats. So that leads me down a person.
They seek the truth.
Here we are. Okay. On to the next one. Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms or even having a form at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least less malevolent, creatures of the Fade, but in truth all the denizens of the realm beyond the Veil are spirits. As the Chant of Light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world. A poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter into Torlesian and then back again by drunken initiates. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather, they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. The most common and weakest form of the demon one encounters in the Fade is the rage demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the hunger demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat anything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. Then there are the sloth demons. These are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They are dangerous only on those rare occasions that they can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, proud because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. Okay. What's in here? Absolutely nothing is what is in here.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
Say no.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fainreal. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
It is too dangerous.
Could the elves trust you with the power to shape reality?
Could
you trust yourself?
Don't listen to him. The First Enchanter is trying to keep you from realizing your greatness.
Trying to keep me from temptation. Just like you were. You're not the Keeper. Be gone, fiend.
You. Why did you interfere?
Oh fuck, it's Bride
With
Demon,
my
of
power
course.
joined to his, Fainreal would have changed the world.
It wasn't what he wanted.
The boy only wants his freedom, not your power.
Those who are free to choose always want power. You think your friends are different. You think this dwarf would turn down an opportunity to seize a power unknown to his kind? What do you say, storyteller? It's chafed, has it not? Making your brother the hero of your own tale?
A hero? Margarine betrayed us.
And came away with the treasure of the ages. With my aid, you would have emerged with the glory, not tarnished silver and flesh wounds.
That's your best offer.
That's what you've got. Join me and you too can be a backstabbing bastard.
I always wanted to wipe that smirk off his face.
Let's do this nice and formal then.
Really, Varric? Really? We're gonna do this, Varric? Really, really, really? Okay.
Is everyone alright?
Okay. Well, we are the last two standing.
Let us do this quickly. I have no wish to stay here.
I don't blame you, neither do I. Fainreal.
I'm not sure if this is real. If so, it is the second time I owe you my life. The Fade feels different now. I see the stitches, the seams holding it together. I feel I could wake at any moment.
You must master your power.
Dreamers control the Fade, and the dreams of people in it.
I see why the Chantry fears us. I've heard tales of Magisters who stalk their enemies and use their own dreams to destroy them. You're right. I must master it. Find someone to study under. The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. My mother would not look kindly on such a journey. Can you give her my farewell?
I will.
May the Maker guide your path, Fainril.
Perhaps there is a way out of this. I can do this.
And he's gone.
Fainril has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
Fainril is leaving.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
I thank you,
I don't know what
Keeper.
came over me. I thought I was immune to silver-tongued promises.
Does this mean I'm not getting my ship? Bugger it all.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fainril. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Item received, Tome of the Slumbering Elders. Okay, and I should also just... There we are. And now we are gonna go to the Hangman Pub. Actually, this is the closest right here. Over this way. And down here.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Okay, yes, let's leave for the Hanged Man. Let's talk to Isabella first.
I never have affairs with my crew. Once they see you naked with your ass in the air, they think they don't have to take orders. Men. Oh, you have to be twice as tough to earn half as much respect.
So did the crew member mutiny? I mean, after you... You know.
Oh no. I had the offending member removed. That got rid of the attitude. Oh, look, it's Hawk.
Bye, Meryl.
We need to talk.
Ugh, bugger. I knew this was coming. I'm sorry I abandoned you in the Fade. That was foolish of me. I mean, I didn't even get the ship in the end.
I forgive you.
I don't blame you. I understand what it's like to be under the influence of a demon.
You... what? That's it? No angry rant?
No.
Are you trying to get me to jump into bed with you? Because it's working.
We're friends.
Friends forgive each other.
Now you're making my insides feel squishy. Oh, go away.
Well, I'm glad I made her happy, and now to talk to Varric about this same exact situation.
Listen, Hawk. I'm so sorry about what happened. You know, back there. That whole time we were in the Fade, nothing felt real, which makes sense, considering. Anyway, I want you to know, I would never choose a demon over you while conscious and sober.
No harm done.
I've already forgiven you, Varric. Don't worry about it.
Well, I plan on worrying about it just a little. I do not like the idea that some Fade creature can manipulate me. Anyway, I'll stop babbling now. Thanks for hearing me out, Hawk.
You're welcome, Varric. Fool's gold. Okay. Templars. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of Templars was created as the material arm of the Chantry, armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic. And in addition to their formidable combat talents, the Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostate mages who refuse to submit to the authority of the Circle, and a first line of defense against the dark powers of blood mages and abominations. While mages often resent the Templars as symbols of the Chantry's control over magic, the people of Theta see them as saviors and holy warriors, champions of all that is good, armed with piety enough to protect the world from the ravages of foul magic. In reality, the Chantry's militant arm looks first for skilled warriors and unshakable faith in the Maker, with a flawless moral center as a secondary concern. Templars must carry out their duty with an emotional distance, and the Order of Templars prefers soldiers with religious fervor and absolute loyalty over paragons of virtue who might question orders when it comes time to make difficult choices. The Templars' power derives from the substance lyrium, a mineral believed to be the raw element of creation. While mages use lyrium in their arcane spells and rituals, Templars ingest the primordial mineral to enhance their abilities to resist and dispel magic. Lyrium use is regulated by the Chantry, which some Templars suffer from the lyrium addiction, the effects of which include paranoia, obsession, and dementia. Templars knowingly submit themselves to this treatment in the service of the Order and the Maker. It is this sense of ruthless piety that most frightens mages when they draw the Templars' attention. When Templars are sent to eliminate a possible blood mage, there is no reasoning with them. If the Templars are prepared, the mage's magic is all but useless. Driven by their faith, the Templars are one of the most feared and respected forces in Thedas. The Fade, the study of the Fade, is as old as humankind. For as long as men have dreamed, we have walked in its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Devinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits, before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of Lyran, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirit is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. Pride Demon. Let me explain what it is to face a pride demon, my friends. You may scoff and say that our talents exist only to face mages, but you will encounter demons often. They will be summoned by a Maleficar and bound to do his bidding, and while at times they will be forced into the possession of a host, they will also face you in their true form, a powerful opponent indeed. Do not underestimate it. Pride is powerful and intelligent. When we have encountered one in its true form, its most common attacks are bolts of fire and ice. Fire they will use to burn an opponent, and the magical flame will combust anything you wear regardless of make. Ice they will use to freeze an opponent in place, but cautious, for they enjoy employing this against warriors in particular. More than one group of Templars has made the mistake of attempting to overwhelm a pride demon and suffered the consequences. Believe me. And if you think that having the aid of other mages will assist you, you are wrong. Pride demons can render themselves immune to magic for short times, and are adept at dispelling magic that is cast upon you, as much as we Templars are able to disrupt spells. Think of that for a moment, my friends. Be wary of how prideful you become, lest you find too much in common with such a fiend. Cool. Journal, secondary, fool's gold. We can head out to the coast, but then I'll probably stop it there, guys.
What makes this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
That was a good burn. Goodness. And there's Jesus. Back powder, prime suspect, the deep roads. Oh, well, I'm right here. Okay, then. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you want to see when I'm about to stream something, go check out my Twitter. Link is also in my bio. Check out my Instagram as well. Same thing. Link is also in my bio. Or check out my schedule here on Twitch. Or if you don't want to do any of that, here's my schedule for the rest of the week and possibly next week as well. If not, I will update that on Twitter and Instagram and here as well. And you guys will definitely know it. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. And I hope you have a good day, night, wherever you are. And I shall see you guys real soon.